Good afternoon, everyone. We're coming live from our living room during the lockdown, and we wanted to show you a wonderful circuit you can do with no equipment. And you may need to get a little bit creative on one piece, but otherwise no equipment is needed, and it's all free body exercises and plyometrics. We've had a lot of requests for a no equipment workout, and I'm going to show you two versions of it. One is more modified, and then Martin, our lovely director of logistics and humor, has just come in from his run, and he's going to show you the harder version. My legs are a little sore, and some of the plyometric moves are really hard on people who have knee issues. I have a knee issue on my left knee, so I'm going to show you the modified version if you've got any knee issues or any reason why you don't want to jump up and down. All right, so we got 9 exercises in the circuit today. And each one you're going to do for about 30 seconds the first round, 45 seconds the second round, and try for a minute in the last round. So we got 3 circuits, 30 seconds, 45, and then 60 seconds. We're just going to show you the 30 seconds one and then let you go out on your own. So exercise number 1, we're going to do the one-legged bridge. So coming down onto your carpet or mat if you've got one, but if you don't, you can just come down onto your carpet. And we're going to take one leg up and keep it parallel to the other leg. Martin's version is going to take it up above the head into a cactus arms. I'm going to keep my hands down beside me, and then we lift. Pressing into your heel, trying to keep both legs in alignment so that they're parallel to each other. Digging in through the heel, so I'm using my hands just a little bit to lift here. Martin is releasing the hands, so he can't use his hands at all. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Firing up the glutes. And drop it down. Other side. Lift the leg up. And maybe our cameraman wants to move around so everybody can see what we're doing. And lift. Digging into your left heel now. You've got both legs in alignment. Firing up the glutes, pushing into your heels so you feel it in your glutes here. Keeping that core nice and strong. I'm using my arms a little bit. Martin's not. He's got that full glute action happening.
Oh yeah.
And let it go. All right. Next exercise, we're going to hold elbow plank for 30 seconds. Option 1 is to come from the feet. Option 2 is to come from your knees. So Martin's going to show the harder version.
I will.
I will show you the easier version. So I'm right on my knees, nice long spine, got my elbows directly underneath my shoulders, and I'm in that nice arrow bar position, and we're holding it here. Try not to let your back sag here. Keep the back tight, brace your core, drop your shoulders down. Smile, this is fun. We're getting stronger.
I'm not smiling.
You're not smiling?
I'm not paid enough for smiling.
Are we there yet? 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let it go. 30 seconds on the elbow plank. Come on back up. Next one. We're going into a reverse table. So come on onto your buttocks. You want your fingertips pointing towards your buttocks. You might need to spin around there. So as we lift, we dig into the heels. The feet are shoulder width or hip width apart. And then we lift up, nice and high. Now you'll see that Martin's version of this is a bit lower. He doesn't have the same range of motion as I do. So I'm going to show you the harder version, and he'll show you the slightly easier version. He's looking at me going, I'm fine. All right, we're going to lift one leg up and the other leg up, keeping that core strong. Keep lifting up through your tummy as you switch from one leg to the other. Make sure both legs are parallel as you're lifting. And you can hear this is getting a little more challenging as we work into this circuit. Warming up. Oh, feeling those hamstrings now.
This is fun.
That butt's starting to sink. I can feel it. Trying to keep my butt lifted. Lifting up each time I put my foot back down on the ground. And that's about 30 seconds, right, cameraman? All right. How are we doing?
Awesome. I want more.
Are we done yet? No. All right, we're coming over to the mountain climbers. All right, I'm going to show you the slower version. Martin's going to work through the faster version, I think.
Of course.
Let's see who's faster. All right, come into your plank. Press your foot right back to the back of the mat. Nice strong core here. And then we bring the knee in between the hands and the elbows. No touching the mat there, Martin. Okay, so I'm going to show you the easier, harder version. So we're switching fast, just like that. Martin's showing the slower version with a little bit of a toe tap in the front, and that's okay. I can feel my butt lifting a little bit here as I start to fatigue, so I want to try to keep that nice strong brace in through the core as I switch. 30 seconds. Oh, I think we need a little bit of a puppy dog pose. All right, next one, bench hop overs. So I will show you the easier version. This is a tough one on the knees, so if you got knee issues, you may not want to hop right over. I'll show you a couple of the faster version ones, and then Martin's going to show you the harder one. So easier, stick your butt right back, bring that arm out in front. So you can see I've got a bit of a 90-degree angle going on with that leg that's standing on the bench. If you don't have a bench at home, pretend you have one. Pretend you have something about this height, maybe lower, maybe higher. These are just 2 shopping boxes from Loblaws. All right, and I didn't get paid to say that. All right, so we go like this, and then we take the foot over to the other side. And then a little bit faster, which is harder on my knee, you do it that way. So we're gonna show Martin doing it the fast version, like this, and hop over. And try to just hover your foot over the mat, over the box. Just switch arms, like you're running. There you go, good, nice. So he's just hovering right over that box. You can also put your weight on that box if you wanted to, but we're not sure if it'll hold him, so we're not gonna do it. All right, so those are the bench hop overs, tricep dips. Version number 1. I'm gonna show you the modified version on my kitchen countertop. So we've got the hands about the width of my shoulders now, a bit wider than my shoulders. And then we're taking the legs out in front. So it's a little bit easier to do the tricep dips on a higher countertop. I don't have as much range of motion here, so it's a little bit easier. Got my core really strong, and I'm bending in through the elbow, taking it through the range of motion that works for me. So Martin's gonna show it to you on the coffee table over there. The modified version I did. He's doing a little bit more challenge, keeping the core nice and strong, and lift and dip. Try to keep that strong core as you lift all the way up, straighten out the body. Good, nice. Trying not to bend your back though. So here you can see he's working his triceps there. Keep going. Whoosh.
There we go.
And 30 seconds of that.
Sure.
Next one, the bench taps. So I'm going to show you the modified version of this because once again, this is hard for your knees. So I'm going to come up on the bench and do a knee up and then switch sides, lifting up onto the box and a knee up. You could do these on a stair. You could do them on a big fat, big brick in the garden if it was thick enough. Something like that, something that's strong enough to take your weight. Maybe a recycling bin. So you see, as we're coming up, we're digging into the heel. I'm lifting up with that arm and then lifting up through that knee and then switching over to the other side. So the harder version, Martin's going to tap the bench and then switch. And you can see my left knee doesn't want to do that. So over to you. Okay, ready? And switch, and switch, and switch. That's it. harder version still would be to step right up onto that bench as you switch. Again, you can do this on your stairs at home, and you can hear how his heart rate's going up. All right, good stuff. Nice, bam. Okay, bench taps, push-up plus. So we do have push-up, but everybody knows, or most people know what a cat is. So we're trying to round our spine like that and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. So this is what we're going to be doing on the mat. Here's the back version of it. So round the spine and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Everybody's version of this is different depending on your range of motion and your shoulders and your thoracic spine. But we're basically doing a cat version of a push-up and then going right into the push-up. So here's the easier version. So we're going to take it from the knees, come down into your push-up, and then when you lift it up, round your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then drop back down. Lift up, keeping core strong. I'm not lifting my butt, not moving anything there, but I'm just rounding the spine and then squeezing the shoulder blades together. And down, lift, round, squeeze, drop. And Martin's going to show you the harder version of this one from the feet. Coming down into the push-up, lift up, and then round the spine. Don't move your head. Don't move your head. Look straight down. Look straight down. Look straight down. There you go. Now come on back down into your push-up. Lift up, round your spine, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try not to lift your butt. And down. Lift up strong, round the spine, squeeze shoulder blades, and come on back down. So this is a tough one to get. You can see he's having a little bit of trouble coordinating it.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you one version of it like this, where we come down and lift, round the spine, squeeze shoulder blades together, down and lift. Oh, there we go. Arms are tired today. All right, jump squats. So I'll show you the modified version first. For the people with knee problems who don't want to do plyometrics, you want to have your feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to take those elbows, keep them bent, come down into a squat, taking the thumbs all the way back to your hips, and then lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. As you're coming down, we're activating the glutes by digging into the heels and pressing those hips back. Down and lift. So the arms come up over the head as we lift, and the elbows come back so that the thumbs touch your hips as you're squatting down, and then lift. So Martin's going to show you the challenging version of this exercise. So we come down. Now jump as you lift. Come down into your squat and jump as you lift. Into your heels and lift. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. And lift. Dig into your heels. That's it, good. Feeling those glutes activating as we dig into the heels. Feeling those quadriceps start to light on fire. He's doing a great job. He just came back from a fast 5K run. Probably feeling it.
Yep.
And done. 30 seconds of that. So that's round one. Round two, 45 seconds of each one. Round three, 60 seconds. If you're feeling like 30 is enough for you today, maybe you want to do 15, 15, and then 30 seconds. Up to you. Depends on your fitness level. Remember to listen to your body. If your knees hurt, don't do it. If your back hurts, don't do it. Stay in a range of motion that works for you and your body. And have a great time and get that heart rate up. Keep smiling. Have a great day, guys.